completely calm last 20 minutes of that one. Ipswich launched their 23-24 championship season with a win at Sunderland. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. 1-2, top of the league. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
Early table toppers make it 3 wins out of 3, and we're all here for it. This is the Blue Monday podcast.
The unbeaten run is finally over after a bank holiday blockbuster at Portman Road. Plenty of goals to talk about though. This is Blue Monday.
The international break is here, and it is 4 wins out of 5 for Ipswich Town, and that barely even scratches the surface on the latest one against Cardiff. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. Another win, 5 wins out of 6, and our old foes from last season, Sheffield Wednesday dispatched at Hillsborough. Happy days, everybody. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
The ball is in the goal. It's not Shearer nor Cole, it's Amari. And this is Blue Monday.
David Diamond said 9 points this week, and we all laughed at him. Here we are, 9 points later. It was Ipswich 4, Blackburn 3, and the season that keeps giving to the most boring podcast in the history of podcasts. We've won a game. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. A 1-1 draw for Ipswich up at Huddersfield as the good start to the season does take Ipswich top temporarily. This is the Blue Monday podcast.
Cheering back at Portman Road, it was only right that we return to the top of the charts. This is Blue Monday.
The drama, the wins, most importantly, for Kieran McKenna's Ipswich Town continue to flow as the international break nears. Town have an 8-point gap to third, an 11-point gap to 7. Will somebody pinch me, please? This is the Blue Monday podcast.
Rivalry renewed at Portman Road with an old foe, a quiet afternoon, and absolutely nothing to talk about on the Blue Monday podcast.
Things were looking grim for Ipswich. In the pouring rain in the Midlands, it was Marcus Harness who brought the fireworks to earn Town a dramatic point on the road. This is the Blue Monday podcast. Another 2-2 late show. This time goes against Ipswich Town, but they are still unbeaten on the road. We take a point, we move on, or do you want to moan about it? This is the Blue Monday podcast.
Another game, another win, another goal fest. Not only are Ipswich Town competing, not only are Ipswich Town in the top half, not only are Ipswich Town in the top 6, Ipswich Town have reached international break number 3, joint top of the championship. God damn it. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. The difficult run has started, and it started with a difficult and definitive defeat. A new thing to talk about for us for a while on the Blue Monday podcast.
Backability, the ability to bounce back. This is Blue Monday.
Another win in this marvellous year, and this marvellous team may have even more than marvellous signature goal to add to the books. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
This magical year throws up, yes, another memorable away win, but our captain has a wobble on his disciplinary tightrope. Loads to talk about.
The battle of Elton versus Ed. It's a perfect night for Ed as the bad habits at the back for Watford give the away end shivers. This is the Blue Monday podcast.
First East Anglian derby of the season, the first East Anglian derby since 2019 ends all square. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
Ipswich Town go full-on Grinch 2 days before Christmas and serve up a turkey a couple of days early. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
A is over, and Ipswich go head-to-head with runaway record-breaking leaders Leicester and get themselves a point in response to that disappointing Elland Road drubbing. Welcome to a very Christmassy Blue Monday.
Prematch reaction show with Seb Brown after a 0-0. It's just like the old times. This is Blue Monday.
Is all over, but it is the unfabulous 5 without a win for Ipswich Town. Happy new bloody year, everybody. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. No Morsey, no Luongo, no Hurst, no problem. 3 points for Ipswich from behind in spite of huge pressure from Southampton. Ipswich stay in second, and it's January the bloody 14th. Did I mention we were in League One last season? Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
Boxed in the first half before another cunning comeback. A serious case of deja vu as we return to the top 2. This is Blue Monday.
Is automatic promotion hopes dwindling, or is there more to come from Town? Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
Performance, an okay result, but the bad run continues for Ipswich Town. 2-2 yesterday against West Brom. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
Ipswich Town get their promotion chase back on track with a sexy 4-0 win away at Millwall. Welcome to the Blue Monday late live in. Love in. It's easy for me to say. Let's talk all about it in a second.
Has turned into back-to-back wins away from home. Back on the horse, back in the game. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
A crazy night of following Ipswich Town. This is Blue Monday. So much to talk about.
The hectic period is over. 5 games in 14 days and 4 wins in a row with Ipswich Town. 6 points off the top of the championship table. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. It's September, and it's not October, it's not November, it's not December, it's not January, it's not February, it's March, and Ipswich Town are still in the automatic positions in the championship.
Team in the league, or maybe just the most resilient. Another pulsating goal fest at Portman Road, and it's 6 wins in a row for the first time since 1992. This is Blue Monday.
It's a cruel game, isn't it? Cardiff 2, Ipswich 1. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
A dozen reasons why Ipswich Town still refuse to give up anytime soon on this championship title race. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
To get lucky, I'm a lucky man. Luck be a lady tonight, isn't she lucky? I should be so lucky with a little bit. Oh, we need to start the podcast. Welcome everybody to the Blue Monday podcast. I have no clever intro, and I'm pretty much at a loss for words. So all I will say is welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. Derby Day disappointment, but in the words of Coldplay, what a start. Everything is not lost. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast.
The championship with 3 games to go, but should the gap be bigger? These are 1 point closer to the promised land, but should last night have been 3? One hull of a game, so much to discuss tonight.
1 week ago, it was 9 points from 3. 5 days ago, 5 points from 3. 4 days ago, it was 4 points from 2. And as I sit here in front of you today, 1 point from 1 game, and Ipswich Town are in the Premier League. Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. You want to get up to anything yesterday? Welcome to the Blue Monday podcast. This podcast is named after a day of the week and a lovely song which has the main hook, Mikey, how does it feel? Ipswich Town are in the Premier League.